Yo, what's up people? Welcome back to Jailey Vlogs, and today we are doing a Q&A, answering some of your questions.
You guys have had some burning questions for a little while now, so here we are. We can answer them.
So let's get right into it.
Let's go.
Alright, so the first question is from Kerrison Myth. Kerrison asks, if you could work with anyone in the world, living or deceased, who would it be?
Oh, that's a good question.
Who would it be, Jenny, for you?
For me,
Yeah.
work with, well...
Anyone.
Wow.
Shakespeare could be.
Shakespeare. I'm not very good at English. I'd probably say Einstein, because he is the most incredible, smart person to have ever existed. Well, one of them, anyway. So I feel like he would be really cool to work with and do a bit of science with. It'd be so fun, I think. He looks quite fun as well.
Yeah.
What about you?
For me, it'd probably be, I mean, if we're talking outside of music, it would be Elon Musk.
Really?
Yeah, I'd like to work with Elon Musk. I don't know what it would be, but I feel like that man is quite creative as well.
Yeah.
It would be a good experiment.
Do you know who would be fun to work with now, if we could? Mr. Beast.
Yeah.
I'd love to work with Mr. Beast, only because I'd like to do, well, obviously his challenges are kind of crazy, but like his charity side of things, I'd love to do some charity work with him in the Philippines, and hopefully we'll get to do it at some point.
Yeah, that'd be good. So, Mr. Beast, if you're watching this, I don't know if you are. We'd like to work with you one day.
We'd love to work with you.
Alright, so the next question is from Gagadoy. Gagadoy. Sorry if I butchered your name.
Gagadoy.
Yeah, it is Gagadoy. The question is, what was the most unforgettable moment of your journey with Now United? You know, going into the forest in Japan near Mount Fuji. Is it Fuji or Fuji?
Okay.
Mount Fuji.
Yeah.
The forest looked crazy. It didn't look real. It was just like foggy, like moss-covered, dense forest, and it was just like this kind of thing you see in like a movie.
What did
And we
you
were
do there?
We were doing like a shoot, like a music video shoot there.
Yeah.
So yeah, like just in the forest in Japan somewhere, you know.
Yeah, I'd love to go to Japan. Never been.
Yeah, you should go.
Yeah.
How about you? What was your most unforgettable moment on tour?
Well, let me think. There's so many.
You're about to go on tour. So
Yeah, I can answer that question later, at a later date.
This question is from Harry Koga. And he asks, what's something from your childhood that you carry with you until today? Do you want to go first with that one?
Yeah. I would probably. I would probably say what I've carried with me is to always be yourself, and it doesn't matter if people don't like you, or it doesn't matter if people don't like your vibe, but always be yourself, because you'll always find your people, and you'll always find people who enjoy your sense of humour, and you'll find your person as well.
Yeah. From my childhood that I still carry with me today is probably like not having any limits with self-belief.
Yeah.
I feel like when I was a kid, I just believed in myself, you know, and it showed in a lot of things I did, whether it was football or anything else. And I feel like that's what got me to where I am, and it's going to get me to where I'm going to go. So I think it's just self-belief really, and just knowing that anything's possible if you put the work in. And luckily I've sort of had that ingrained within since the start. So yeah, just believe, self-belief.
Yeah, that's a good one.
That's a good question, Harry.
Good
Next question.
Good question.
From Emil Pinto. What keeps you motivated? You are one of my motivations.
Ah.
Well, thank you, Emil Pinto.
That's so sweet.
What keeps you motivated?
I'd probably say, this is a bit of a counter one, but I'd probably say going to the gym, when I go to the gym, I feel so much better and I feel more alive and I feel more like I can do stuff and my energy comes back. So that almost, even though you need motivation to go to the gym, once you're there, after you've done it, it brings it up. And I feel like that is probably such a good way of staying motivated, is staying fit and staying healthy and going to the gym and sort of looking after yourself. I'd say that brings motivation, because when you look after yourself, you then feel ready to take on more. I'd probably say that.
No, I like
what
that.
would you say?
What keeps me motivated? A lot of things keep me motivated, you know. Same with Jenny with the gym thing, but also like just my dreams, you know.
Yeah.
You just gotta stay motivated until you reach where you want to go. So I feel like everything's motivation.
I feel like when you've got a dream as well, you just got to go for it because you know it can happen.
Yeah.
And that keeps you going because you know it's there and you know it's possible, but it's just doing the work to get there, and it's just keep on chipping away at it, and then you'll get there.
Exactly. Take some notes, guys. Learning some
life advice.
Learning some advice. This is from Carino Borg, and they said, "How do you call your new hairstyle or haircut?" I don't know. I don't even know what to call it.
Does that have a name?
I don't know. I just say taper.
Got a nice fade at the back.
Fade it. Box taper.
Yeah.
Cut a bit off the top so I can swoop it across my head, because I do a lot of running.
Swoop it.
And I do a lot of my hair in my eyes, so it's just the sort of haircut that suits me. And I don't know the name for it, but I like it.
It's nice. I like it.
It's aerodynamic. So. Louis Panna 1287 asks, what got you into music and how you got discovered to join Now United? Great question. I mean, since I was a kid, I love music. Since I can remember, like since I was a baby, I've always loved music, and my parents sang, they still sing, so I've always been into music, but I didn't know that was going to be my career until I released a cover that went viral for singing. And then since then, you know, I did a reality show, but since then music's been my thing, and did very well in the Philippines with music, and that's how I got into Now United.
Yeah?
Because they came to my agency and auditioned 200, 300 artists, and I managed to get the only place to represent the Philippines in Now United.
That's crazy.
So that's still pretty crazy to think back to, isn't it?
Yeah.
I had to sort of fight for my place, and it worked out. And back to like what I said earlier, like self-belief, you know. I just have that belief, and it always works out. So yeah, that's Now United, and I'm going back this year. And then after that, music's still going to be my thing, because I'll be releasing my solo stuff. So I hope you guys are ready for the journey.
Yeah, I am. I'm excited. I'm excited. That's my fan account someone made of me. Oh, Cammy made of me.
Do you want to answer that?
Cammy made this fan account of me. You guys need to go follow it. Okay, so a place you guys dream of visiting and love. Okay, so I've always, since I can remember, wanted to go to Bora Bora. That's definitely up there with one place I really want to go to. I really want to go to the Philippines, since I've met Bailey. He's introduced me to how beautiful it is, and Brazil, and I can't wait to go because we're going to shit. What about you?
For me, it would probably be Thailand, because I want to feed the elephants.
Yeah.
Definitely to do a safari in Africa at some point. Probably like the Pacific Southwest in America, because I want to search for Bigfoot.
Okay. Whereabouts though?
That's sort of like Washington, the Washington Forest.
Okay.
Yeah. Washington DC.
That'd be cool.
Yeah.
That'd be pretty cool.
Yeah. Do you believe in ghosts? asks, I heart Hollywood.
I think I do, you know? I feel like there's so much we don't know, and I feel like there's gonna be some sort of other realm or dimension or something, or like there's definitely something there. So surely there's gonna be a way of that getting crossed sometimes.
Yeah.
Do you know, what do you think?
I think there's definitely a spiritual world. I think there's a spiritual battle going on with good and bad every day. But we just can't see it, it's just happening around us. And depending on how we're feeling, we can sort of tap into those things, you know. But there's definitely something else going on. I don't know.
Yeah, I think
we'll never know, but
yeah.
I've never seen a ghost, but
No.
I believe that there was something.
There's so much proof as well, and to think like not all of these people are crazy, you know, like people see stuff and it's good to believe people, because imagine you saw something and no one believes you and then people calling you crazy. Like that's like there's genuine people out there who see stuff and they know, and it's true. I think it's the same with the whole like alien thing.
Hell yeah.
People see stuff.
I've seen
and
UFO.
It's real. I think it's real.
Yeah, I've
Yeah.
seen UFO.
Yeah.
That's a whole nother video.
We'll do a conspiracy theory video.
We've got a telescope, so we could do like a telescope video.
That'd be pretty cool.
Yeah.
Yeah, that'd be pretty cool.
Last question is, how did you and Jenny meet?
How did we meet?
Do you want to talk in this one? Because I've spoken quite a lot.
No, you tell the story.
You tell the story.
Okay.
We both tell it.
Okay, we'll
You go
both tell
first.
it. We'll both tell it. Okay, so probably when we were about 16 years old, Bailey first appeared on my Instagram, and I don't know who followed who or what, but we both had a bit of a crush on each other, and I'd occasionally get messages from Bailey, and I'd occasionally, I don't know, we spoke a little bit when we were younger, didn't we?
Yeah.
But it wasn't, we just have the occasional conversation. It wasn't too deep, was it? It was just nice conversations. And then as we were getting older, we'd always have really weird coincidences together. So for example, when we were 17, we both had the same driving instructor, and at this point we hadn't even met in person. So and my driving instructor, well, our driving instructor would talk about Bailey to me, and I would talk about him to her. And she'd say, oh, well, I know someone, I'm working with someone who knows you. And Bailey knew whereabouts I lived, because I live in the same village as Bailey.
Yeah.
And I was so excited. I was so excited that he knew who I was. I was like, oh my gosh. And then, I'd occasionally get the odd sort of message from you, but it wasn't, and then we'd talk a little bit throughout that time, but not much at all. And then we sort of didn't talk for a few years at all. And then weird things, I'd keep seeing Bailey out in the city where we are. I keep seeing him, I would say to my sister, that's Bailey, because I had such a big crush on him. I'd see him walk past, I'm like, that's Bailey. And then I'd see his car out in places, so I'd recognise it, and I'd go, that's him, he's in the same shop as me. So weird.
But I had a massive, I've always sort of had a crush on Jenny as well, which makes it, it makes it crazy. You know?
It's quite sweet.
I sort of had the courage to ask her out like a few months ago.
Yeah.
And ever since then we've just been seeing each other, and our first date was like 8 hours long.
Yeah, we went to a little pub in our village, and I just expected her to be there for about 2 or 3 hours. I didn't really know what to think of Bailey, because I didn't really know much about his life or much about his work particularly, because I followed him, but I didn't really follow on to what you were doing.
Yeah.
So yeah, I didn't really know much about your work side of things.
Not work.
And then as I got to know Bailey, every time I speak to him, I'm like, whoa, pretty incredible. And I love hearing about Bailey's work and about what you've been up to, and I'm so excited to obviously see it for myself soon. But it's been so lovely to learn so much about you, and Bailey's so interesting as well to talk to you. But yeah, we went on a date and we've just not stopped seeing each other since. We went on dates for about, I think it was like 2 weeks, didn't we?
Yeah.
Just like nearly every other day we were seeing each other, going out for dinner, playing bowling, playing mini golf, like proper old school dating, which was really sweet, wasn't it?
Yeah.
Like we really got to know each other, and then I introduced you to my parents.
Yeah.
2 or 3, probably like 3 weeks in of getting to know each other. And then, I met yours, and we've been pretty inseparable ever since.
And now we've decided to make a YouTube channel because in like the future we want to look back at, you know, the days we were young and what we did together, and we want to watch it all back.
Yeah.
Eventually.
Yeah.
Because that's what a lot of people who are older wish they did, you know. So we want to listen to their advice and do that, because we have cameras now. You know, there's no excuse, we can shoot that stuff, so we can make like a really cool video like to watch back.
Yeah, and we hope you guys will enjoy seeing what we get up to and seeing our adventures and where we get to go to. And yeah, hopefully we're going to have so much fun in the next, we will have so much fun in the next few months and even years. Like we'll get up to so much and go travelling, and we'll take you guys with us on our journey.
Got some swimming to do.
We're gonna go swimming now. I'm so excited. Gonna go to the gym, go and swim. Thank you so much for watching our Q&A. We hope you enjoyed it. If we missed any questions, or if you want us to do another one, comment them down below and we'll see if we can do another one soon.
Thank you guys for all your support again. Don't forget to hit the subscribe button, like the video, share it. We got a whole bunch of exciting content coming your way. So we love you. Peace out.
Mwah. Thank you so much, guys. As always, mwah. Love you. Thank you. Bye.